So it's a beautiful Sunday early afternoon because it's just turned 12:30 by the time I'm doing this video. And it's the night after City have won the Champions League and the treble. Absolutely incredible. We didn't even play that well yesterday, but the good thing is we managed to dig in and get the job done despite not playing at our best. Edison, man of the match, by far. He made a couple of really good saves. And he gets a lot of stick for not saving as much as other keepers, but I think this season has shown that his shot stopping has been improving a bit. And he's just got to keep going like that now. I also thought Ruben Diaz was very good. He made a couple of crucial blocks in there and clearances. And I thought John Stones was immense as well. Personally, I think this treble is better than the United one in 1999 because of the quality of football that we played has been better than what United did in 1999. And also the teams that we've had to beat. Bayern Munich, 4-1 over 2 legs. Real Madrid, 5-1 over 2 legs. RB Leipzig, 8-1 over 2 legs. Inter Milan, 1-0. Didn't play the best, but got over the line. In the FA Cup, had to beat Arsenal, Chelsea and United. And in the Premier League, had to come back from 8 points behind and then won the league by 5 points. And in terms of trophies won, it's level, but in terms of like the quality that City have played, and also with how many goals that we've scored across the season while winning the treble, that's why it's better in my personal opinion. And I would go with Pep over Ferguson now because he's won 2 trebles at City, he's won 1 treble at Barcelona, and in terms of like the points tallies that he's got in like the Premier League and La Liga has been better than what Ferguson did. No disrespect to Ferguson, he's still a sensational coach, but for me now, personally, I would go with Pep as number 1. But you've also got to give credit to Ancelotti and Mourinho for how they've done across their careers as well. But Pep is just different gravy. And what I love about this treble is that it's not just been one team. I mean, not one team, sorry. I mean, one player that's been brilliant throughout the whole season. Our whole squad's been brilliant, and that's what's got us over the line with this treble. Because, yeah, I know Haaland scored loads of goals, but towards the end of the season, he did go on a bit of a goal drought, but it didn't affect us. And that's a good sign as well. And also, with how we were around January, February time, where we weren't playing at our best, and we were struggling to score goals and keep clean sheets. But now, in the second half of the season, we kept a lot of clean sheets and we started to take our chances a lot more than what we did in the first half of the season. And I didn't see this treble until around maybe like we beat United in the FA Cup final because it's so tough to do. And why I reckon it's better than United's as well, because United's was 24 years ago and no one has done it up until yesterday. That shows that it's difficult to do now than what it was back then, because I know teams have won the treble since then, but it's only been us other than them that's won the treble with the Premier League, FA Cup and Champions League in it. And personally, I think this puts City as the greatest Premier League team of all time because of the points, because of how we did to claw back the gap on Arsenal, and how many top teams that we beat to win the Champions League and how many top teams that we beat to win the FA Cup. Because I know Chelsea haven't been a good team this season, but they usually do well in the cup competitions because they've got to the FA Cup final the last 2 years, and this was the first year in a little while that they haven't made it to the FA Cup final. So that's why, even though they've had a dreadful season, Chelsea, that it was still an achievement that we knocked them out of the FA Cup. And I think there's going to be a lot of statues outside the Etihad in years to come based on this Champions League win and this treble win. And I think you've got to get a Pep statue outside the Etihad now for everything that he's done for the club. And personally, this season's going to go down in history for a long, long time. And yesterday, it's going to be a day that I remember forever because it was my birthday yesterday and we won the treble on the same day. And I'm extremely happy with the result yesterday and the season with us doing the treble. So I think you can't argue against Pep being the best manager of all time now, or City being the greatest Premier League team of all time after what we've done this season. Well, fans will still say that Ferguson is the better coach over Pep Guardiola, but I don't think it's as clear that Ferguson is the better manager now that Pep's done the treble 3 times at 2 different clubs as well that he's won the treble with. And personally, I think it's an actual good argument that Pep is the best manager of all time now, after everything he's done in England and Spain. And I even think he's got something up his sleeve internationally as well. I can see him winning the World Cup before he retires with maybe someone like Brazil or Spain or something, or maybe Netherlands. But thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for all the support that you've given me throughout the season, and massively proud to be a City supporter right now. Massive congratulations to all the City players and the staff and the manager Pep Guardiola. And one more thing. The city is ours. The city is ours. Fuck off back to London and take your shit scarves. City, city. We did what you did in 99. We did what you did in 99. So pipe down and kiss my ass.